Do you have a brilliant startup idea but are stuck in the launching phase? Are you feeling overwhelmed by funding, marketing, or just where to start? Don't let your startup idea stay grounded. Visit our website at eapla.com to schedule a Blue Couch meeting and launch your startup journey today.
Okay, welcome back to On The Cusp. Matt's back with me for another episode.
Yes,
Matt,
sir.
who's our guest?
Odai.
Yep.
From Crazy Hot Deals,
Yep.
which we are so excited. I've heard about this. This is sounds like the most fun business to get into.
It's pretty good. It's pretty fun.
Okay,
pretty
so
interesting.
So what is this? What is the business?
So it's basically a liquidation outlet / store. Basically, we give out really good deals for the customers. So we get truckloads from Amazon, Target, Walmart, Home Depot. These are all like returns, closeouts.
And are they in bins?
And they're in pallets.
They're in pallets.
Pallets or big boxes. And so what we do is, we open it up. We have no idea what we're getting.
So you just go out and bid on bins of returns.
So
Exactly.
it's a pallet or whatever, and
Yeah.
you say, I'll pay. How does the price?
So you could either bid, there's certain websites that you could bid on, or you can, contact the wholesaler straight away and, buy the truckload.
So you're like, I'll give you X. And they
Exactly.
say, all right, we're sitting. You have no idea.
Exactly.
Okay,
And
so
now
you-
we're cutting it open.
Yeah, so you go buy a 18-wheeler worth of pallets. Okay,
Exactly.
which is probably
24 pallets,
24
26
pallets.
yeah.
Okay, 24 pallets come in. It backs into your brick and mortar store.
Exactly.
I want to come open some pallets.
Yeah.
Come. Let's
What
go.
happens now? So you got all these pallets.
Okay, so basically, we store them in the storage room, and once we are ready to put them in the bins, we take a pallet out, we open it up. We have no idea what's inside. It's like probably around, depending on the size of the pallet, 300 to 500 pieces. It could be, big items, small items. It's mixed. What we do is we grab it and we just throw all of it on the tables. And so how we price these items is on the day's price. So we start on Thursday all the way to Wednesday from $10 for Thursday, Friday $7, Saturday for $5, Sunday
hope
for
my wife
$4,
doesn't
all the way to
watch
50
this.
cents.
So wait a minute. If something is in the bin that's worth that's worth $200,
on Thursday,
you still
it's a-
throw it on the $10 table?
I mean, that's how we were at first.
Okay.
At first, like when
And then we figured out.
Yes. Exactly. So at first, for I would say first 2-3 years, when we were opening up the business, we were throwing everything. That's just the customers. Like, we needed the customers come in to know about.
coming in. So you were putting everything
crazy
out there.
ideas.
So on Thursday, everything's on the table. It's $10.
Everything's
This
$10.
box, which might be sealed, might not be sealed,
Exactly.
is on the table for $10.
Exactly. Yep.
Can they open the box, or they got to buy the box?
I mean,
with?
at first, we were iffy about it. Like, we didn't want pieces to go missing. If they did open the boxes, it was hard. We got to retape thousands of products again and again for every
But they
single
can
customer.
see what it is.
Yeah, so basically it has a FNSQ barcode, and you can either scan it on Amazon. Sometimes it's hard to scan, or you can kind of read the description.
So there are people that know what they're looking for. They're coming through there. You know them.
Exactly.
Man, I hope my wife never finds out about this. Okay.
Man,
So
I hope
on
my wife
Thursday,
does.
it's $10.
Yes, exactly.
On Wednesday, what is it?
50 cents.
50 cents.
50 cents. Whatever's left over is 50 cents.
Dave, my wife hasn't bought something for $10 in 10 years. I hope she's at Crazy Hot Deals every hour.
Oh my gosh.
But eventually, that wasn't working out though. So putting all the expensive items on the tables, brought in customers, we got that follow-in, but we haven't been seeing that profit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So-
profit's king. I
Exactly.
understand.
Exactly. We wanted to stay open for our customers. We still wanted to give out those good deals. So
Not good deals. Crazy
deals.
hot deals.
Exactly.
Crazy hot deals, yes. You're talking to a marketing guy here, okay?
I love the name, baby. Crazy hot deals. I know what I'm coming for.
Exactly. And so what I've done after that is we started to process these loads, which is take out the higher end items, like say anything that's $50 and above, we take out, and then under $49 and under, we keep them in the bins. So that's a really good deal for the customers. They can shop for $10 and under, And for the higher end items, we put on the shelf, but we put on the shelf for 50% off retail.
Oh, cool.
So it's still a crazy high
Okay,
deal.
yeah,
it's
it's
still a
still
crazy
crazy
idea. So you were telling me before you got this high-end computer, gaming computer that probably costs $3,000.
Yeah, exactly.
You're putting it on the shelf now for $1,500.
Exactly.
Is what you're doing.
Yep.
I want to open Crazy
1,500.
Hot Cars right out back. Like we're me slinging some
man.
cars. Let's go. What's the most expensive item that's been
Expensive.
in
It
one?
was either that gaming laptop or a guitar. It was electric guitar.
So you just
electric
open
guitar.
up this pallet and there's just an electric
It was
guitar.
and it was a brand new guitar. I still have it at the house. Yeah, I didn't even sell it. Like I was like, let me try to play it. I tried to here and there, but I was like, storage.
Okay.
I didn't even want to sell. I think I didn't even check the price, but it looked expensive.
Now, where
know
are
what I
you
mean?
from?
Me? Like, so back home, I'm from Palestine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee.
And what brought you to Shreveport?
So basically, business. My dad was looking for a business. He came here to Shreveport, and they started off with, cell phone store, Metro PCS, multi-carrier, stuff like
Right.
that. Yeah, and after that, really, multi-carrier was really great back then. But then, slowly started to
the industry
decline.
started changing.
Exactly, and that's when we transitioned to bin store. You know what I mean? My uncle had bin stores. He started off with it, him and his partners. And then a couple years later, we're like, why not? Let's transition to bin stores. I think it's time to
So
transition.
is this a new thing that people are doing, like the bin store? I've never heard of it.
It was, it was very, very new, like at COVID time. But now everybody's opening up bin stores. The demand is very high. The supply is running short. It's crazy.
So I just want to go back because I want to try to understand how the world. I love things that tell you how the world is working now.
Okay.
Okay, so Amazon and Walmart and Target. Why are they having all the stuff comes
The
from people
returns?
returning it?
Yeah, it's all
And so
returns.
when it's returned, they don't put it back on the shelf?
No.
They throw it in
Amazon actually, so anything that has like a slightly damaged product, even if it's brand new, they call it destroy. Sometimes Amazon themselves, they actually throw it away. I don't know if I can get my hands on them. I wish on those products. But then they also have contract holders to where they say any type of merchandise like that, just send it to me and we buy from those contract holders.
Yeah, I think the world is working and people don't realize. My cousins opened a company where all these mattresses that are come in a box, the purple mattresses and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, when somebody returns them, the company is like, oh, yes, ma'am, we'll be there. They hire companies to go pick up the mattresses, and once they get them, they don't care what happens. So my cousins had started a company in Utah just being the guys that come pick up the mattresses.
Yeah.
So they had storage rooms just full of lightly used mattresses.
Exactly.
So it's I guess it's more expensive for those big, huge companies
To repackage
to bring it back in.
Yeah, so basically
Figure it
they would need a
all
new
out.
box, new labels. It's more overhead for employees, whatever. So they're like, why not? Let's just
So
liquidate.
it comes into their center. I mean, right now, it's really easy, right? You just go online, you print off the label, you tape the label on there, you take it to the UPS place, and it goes back, okay? And you're happy.
And that guy just throws it in a pallet and says,
it
Odai, how
comes to their
much?
facility. They throw it in a bin, okay, until they got 24, and they put out a bid for you to come bid on it.
And that guy's not caring what's in there.
He doesn't know. All he knows is it's a return into the bin.
Exactly.
And then you go do that.
And there's
But
actually
let's go-
mailers too, mail from UPS, USPS. There's liquidation for that as well. Anything that's been lost or basically they can't find that sender, it just goes to liquidation
So
as well.
basically, you're on websites that sell the.
The products. Yeah, there's websites, you could email them. I went to a convention around 2 weeks ago to Las Vegas, the ASD market. Yeah, I went there. And then just Facebook, really. There's a lot of people on Facebook that, in the truckload groups that have and sell truckloads. But you got to be careful. There's a lot of scammers.
I'm sure.
Have you ever opened a pallet and it been just not a good deal?
Just I paid a good amount for a whole truckload, and half the truckload was puzzles and the same puzzle.
The
The
same
same
puzzle.
exact puzzle. And
Obviously not
So
the
you
puzzle
ended up with like
anybody wanted.
10,000 kitty cat puzzles?
yeah.
Oh,
like,
bad deal.
Like you could lose. a
Crazy
lot.
bad deal.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you can lose big time if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Now,
and then what are you
I want to
doing
go
with
back
all
to
those
you though,
puzzles?
because I love this. So you have your brick and mortar store where everybody comes in with your warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it at?
In Shreve City.
In Shreve City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shreve City, right by Burlington. And,
Okay, I know
the Walmart.
exactly.
So is
I
this
know-
like where people know what days you open the new?
Yeah.
And they're like waiting outside.
Exactly.
Oh.
Everybody's waiting. It's like around. At first, it was like a good amount because we had we only had bins in the store. Everybody just there'll be like around 50 people just waiting in line, and then especially on Black Friday, hundreds of people just waiting in line. It's crazy. It is crazy.
What time
Well,
do
there's
you
got to
open
be
the
a lot
door?
of apparel.
On Black Friday, like around 6. I mean, right now, like 9 to 7.
So 9
o'clock,
a.m.
7 p.m.
Is there a line every day at 9 a.m.?
I would say the Thursday, Friday, not really, but the cheaper days as well. Yes, everybody's waiting.
Is there a lot of apparel?
Apparel, I could get apparel. There is liquidation for apparel as well.
Is it? But you don't
Yeah.
do apparel.
I only do apparel if it's like very cheap, because I know what days my apparel goes to, and I know if I get it, it's either a win or lose depending on
Yeah,
the price
apparel's
the
got
customers get.
sizes. And
Oh yeah, you got
a
to have
lot of.
racks, and you got to put it on
Yeah.
the racks.
So
and-
you're looking for like, what category are your bins in? Like, is that what you're about? You buy them in
what
like
category
categories?
merchandise are
Actually,
you?
no, not really. So with Amazon, I mainly work with Amazon, and it's everything. Beauty,
It can just be
electronics.
whatever.
There is some apparel, shoes. There's home goods. There's everything. Cat products. Pets.
It's just
Yeah,
whatever
it's random.
somebody
It's
sent
all
back
random,
to
yeah.
Amazon.
Yep, exactly.
So where's this industry going? What's next with this industry? I mean, you said there's lots of competition out there.
There is lots of competition. I don't know. I mean, what people have started to do is transition to live whatnot. Whatnot selling what? Because whatnot's like auction type. You know what I mean? And I actually have a couple cousins in Dallas, and I think his is called like on whatnot Crazy Bids or something like that. And at first, I actually started one as well. I tried it for a little bit, but I don't have time right now. But basically, they start off at $1 on whatnot, and they bid up. The customers bid up. Like they have like around 200 to 800 people watching them on live.
Oh, no, let's do this.
Oh, this
we don't
is
have to do
live.
it all the time. Let's just do it like once a month.
I mean, hey, let's go.
Let's go. I would
go.
love
I
to
actually
do
have-
this.
So it's live. It's live.
It's
You put
live,
the
yeah.
item up, and people are bidding
Yeah,
online.
I
and when
show them
it-
the items, like I describe to them like what this product is, what it does. I open it up, make sure it's brand new or used condition.
Oh, you're doing this
and
online.
then I go 3, 2, 1, go, and then people just start bidding.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is, you are a true entrepreneur.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I
But it's a
love.
family-owned business.
Yes, it is.
I love families and cultures that are entrepreneurial based.
Exactly.
Like my family was Italian. Everybody was an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
All the cousins are entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs,
All
everybody.
my grandparents. Everybody was an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
I guess that's just more common in certain cultures.
Yes, for sure. Like in the Arab culture, everybody wants to be their own boss. You know what I mean?
Right. So are most of your family members they're
Entrepreneur, yeah, for sure. So I have, my cousins, they own, Sam Southern Eatery.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if y'all heard of that.
Yeah,
They
for
have
sure.
like 100 plus stores in 15 states.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're, restaurant business, phone business, liquidation business. That's where the Arabs are at.
Dude, I love that.
Oh, that is
I like-
so cool.
Yeah.
And what the Arabs do better than anybody to me is they get in stuff that everybody else overlooks. and make tons of money in like I had a bunch of Arab friends in high school that had gas stations.
Gas station as
Dude,
well.
they
Yeah.
killed it on these gas stations.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And they weren't
Absolutely.
having fancy gas stations, in Southern Loop. They were having gas stations in rough places,
Yeah.
but making great money.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. This has
Anytime.
been really good.
It was a pleasure meeting
Best
you.
of luck. And I'm going to
Appreciate it.
come one of these Thursdays.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be waiting.
Man,
Can we go film opening a pallet with them?
Let's go, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Why
get
not?
them to come over and us go open a pallet with you.
Yeah, I'm fine with
I
that.
kind of like that. I'll be there early.
Okay.
Enjoy the podcast? We would love your feedback about today's show and who you think should be our next guest. Send us an email at info@eapla.com. Also, be sure to share the show and leave a comment on our social media post.